Yeah. Oh Lord, oh Lord, Lord. My name is so excellent. Lord, this earth still loves me. Jehovah guide me, be my guidance, grace and salvation for me. Jehovah guide me, be my guidance, no they could never stop me. I'm on the rock, I'm on the rock. Higher than higher than higher. Jehovah guide me, I'm on the rock, I'm on the rock. Go tell my enemy, I'm on the rock. Celestial guide me.
Hello everyone, my name is Joy and we're in the first story building showing around the place.
Good evening. You are welcome.
Yes, sir.
Here you mean the curator, the person start this building in 1842, they finish it up in 1845. And all the material used by them to build those days, they are still very durable up to date. They use burnt bricks, iron corrugated sheet, and the plank. And everything is they are still intact up to date. And those Christian missionaries, I just want to mention their name now. They didn't come to Nigeria on their own. They came to Nigeria on request. It was some sets of slaves returned to this town in 1839. We call those people returnees those days.
And not me them can't stop. I will never look back. Look how much thing them shine. Look how much thing them shine. And everything fear. And everything fear. To move on from the calling up a try to take my life.
Now we are now in the room of the first teacher in the whole Nigeria. I mentioned his name, Mr. Philip. This is the room of the first teacher in Nigeria. You can see I put everything in the room of the first teacher in Nigeria. And I mentioned the man spent 23 years in this room we are standing now. He stayed here from 1845 to teaching job for the first time to 1868.
So excuse me, is this where you were staying?
This is the sitting room, this is bedroom.
Okay.
He spent 23 years here, that's what I'm relaying to you. He stayed here from 1845 to 1868. You see everything up. Let's go inside. Come on. This is the bedroom. This is the bedroom we have for him by then. We are going up now. Now we are going to the Bishop Kamajakra of the Now, we are now in the office of Bishop Kamajakra, the man we read about him in the history book those days. This is the man, the picture here, we can see him standing there with the Bible and table by them. And this is the Bible physically this evening again. And he was born in the year 1806. So this country of Atula is stated that in the year 1818, please, they sold him to Portuguese. But by the grace of God, he came back to Nigeria as a Lord Bishop. That's the journey of Ajakrada. When he got here in 1845, he met this Bible here. And got it, because he came here to supervise those who are Christian missionaries that you saw their picture here, he come and supervise them. This is when he got there, he discovered people that are preaching to in English language. They didn't understand at all. That's why he preached the Bible and got it translated to use our local language, Yoruba. This is our English Bible and Yoruba Bible in Nigeria today is that. And you are seeing it basically now. The original Bible, the practical one, original one brought from England, from the Church of Canterbury, by this man. Reverend Henry Sanchez brought the Bible and laid the foundation on the building. While Reverend C. Goma completed the building, it's 170 years the Bible has been here with us. Can you see the Bible? Can you see it clearly? And this is the Yoruba Bible, printed in London by this company. We call the name of the company Low and Brethren Printer Limited. So which means this Yoruba Bible has been here since 167 years ago. And that's the picture of the first teacher in Nigeria. This is the first teacher. You can touch it like this. This is the first teacher in Nigeria, Mr. Philip. He's the Maui number 1 school I mentioned, the name, St. Thomas Primary School. And that's the name of the school I put in the board there. So this slave has been here since 156 years ago. So I show you. You can feel the weight now. See how heavy it is.
Wow.
It has been here 156 years ago. Functioning well without lubrication of any kind. So that's why I have to do everything here. You to read. Perhaps you like to copy.
Them say nobody move, nobody run from the river to the bank clock. Them not know what's for me, 'cause I was on the run.
freedom from Sierra Leone, those from the slave trade. After they gave freedom to Sierra Leone, the head of Sierra Leone asked them to come back home because that time it's too compacted of people. That's why those 500 people went to Badagry here. It is because it's there they purchased them as a slave away those days. But when they got here, nothing like that to travel to their various villages again. That's why they decided to continue staying here. By staying here, they first of all start commercial trading to have something to feed themselves. Now they want to worship in church because they are no church. That's when one but the king who allocate land to them. And the king asked them to write it. And the letter was written on the 2nd day of March, 1841, which is 171 years today. The letter was written in Badagry to Church of Canterbury in England. That's why the King of England asked the head of missionaries to send missionaries to us because he saw their letter. I will read the letter for you. Sooner or later, now, before you go away, you will read the letter. I heard the tone of the letter so that we in Nigeria become for the system. Because those 500 people, they are Nigerian like us. But he drew back from before they came back, they've been educated persons. So those Christian missionaries requested for while coming from England, they brought 3 attempts along that everybody, every one of us in Nigeria enjoy today, up to the present moment, as we are standing here now. They brought Christian religion, Western education, and agricultural science. And those 3 attempts were first of all practiced successfully inside the very premises before ever they spread it to other parts of Nigeria. By then, the name of the first Christian missionary in Nigeria was Thomas Freeman. Thomas Freeman came to Nigeria on the 24th day of September 1842 and preached the gospel of Jesus Christ under a tree in Badagry by then. We call the name of the tree Agia tree or velvet tree in English language. 3 months later, another one landed established with one English Bible. And you want to see the Bible live now. Bishop Samuel Ejakoda, the first African man that became bishop in England, he came here on supervision. He made the Bible here and got it translated to our local language, Yoruba. These are English Bible and Yoruba Bible in Nigeria today. That English Bible we want to see now have been here 170 years ago. While that Yoruba version have been here 107 years again. Now, I mentioned those missionaries' names. They are the people also who assisted to abolish the slave trade in the 1852. Because when they got here in 1842, they met 3 countries in this town by people as a slave by then. They met Portuguese, Spanish, and Dutch. Those 3 countries are their slave buyers in Nigeria. And British government come and wage war against them. So assist those missionaries that came here with requested for to abolish the slave trade. They wage war against them for good 10 years in this town. Before they get rid of them, 1852. That 1852, that was first abolition of slavery in Nigeria. Through that abolition of trade, 1852, we in Nigeria now being colonized by British government. That's why we in Nigeria be in control of British government in 1960. Before we went there and gained our independence back to Nigeria, which is 52 years. We want to celebrate this year again.
Guide me, I'm on the run. Boy, go tell my enemies, I'm on the run.
Furthermore, I mentioned that I want to show you a letter. This small letter was written on the 2nd day of March 1841. Can I read letter to your hearing? Or you can read letter for yourself or take the picture, which I'm surrendering this one to you. It's for you, I'll give you. To prove that we go for the Christian mission in Nigeria. Letter was written by Mr. James Ferguson on the 2nd day of March 1841, which is 171 years today, that we Nigeria request for Christian missionaries. That's why Christian missionaries came to Nigeria on request. As I mentioned, when they are coming, those who attend the course is what we enjoy today, nothing more than that. We don't have any other thing that we enjoy today. They brought Christian religion, we enjoy today. Western education, that's why being educated in Nigeria. And agricultural science, and that's what we practice in Nigeria today. That's the point where the school was established in the 1845. And he struggled to have 40 men like we like this. It was 40 men like we at the People's Primary School for the first time. And those 40 men, those Christian missionaries took care of them here, free of charge for good 12 years by then. Because they fed them free here, they clothed them like this free, they give them free education. But on their graduation day in 1857, inside the premise, they awarded the strength circuit in the morning and gave them letter of appointment to start working immediately. And that is the news that spread all over villages in Nigeria by then. They had the news that people out to CMS school in Badagry yesterday morning. They gained opportunity of job. Everybody now wants to be like them now. Well, people are now trooping in to come to school. But when people are too many, those missionaries come and mention they don't want elderly people like us. Because it's so younger when they are missed. Younger one no more than this. They ask the younger one to do like this, to put their hand across the head like this. And if you can't touch your small ID by then, you will not be registered into the classroom as a student. And we use them in Nigeria to consider the damage of our children in the classroom those days, in that 1857 up to 1989. Inside to this our great Nigeria, through the premise we had this evening, that we started learning how to read and write in Nigeria. where the teacher spent 23 years was inside the building. Inside that room I opened down. This save was established in England in 1856. So when the save got to Nigeria in 1856, the save met our forefather with this money. Hold this one. This money we spent in Nigeria. First, after trade by barter in Nigeria, this was our forefather changed to as money to spend as money. But British government that colonized us when the save entered to Nigeria in 1856, which is 156 years ago. British government comes change this cowrie. They change this cowrie, they change it to money. That's how we spend money in Nigeria. The first one introduced us in Nigeria is this. We call this one farthing. What do I call it? Farthing. F-A-R-T-H-I-N-G. Farthing. 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 F-A-R-T-H-I-N-G. Farthing. Yeah. Farthing, yes. Which is 1/10 of a penny. Yoruba call it onini. Other languages now call it anini. And 10 pieces of it like this, equivalent to 1 penny like this by then. These are the type of penny up to £1. In Nigeria, we spent in 1973. £1 is 2 naira those days. That's our biggest money before in Nigeria. But 1973, bring that £1 with this one to naira and kobo. This is why we become that naira and kobo we are calling today. So people are coming here every day. It's every fact is come for excursion to see things for yourself as you see physically now. Because everything you see here is not in government syllabus. But it's real.
It's not in the government.
At all. That's the entrance of the shop by then. Bamboo was constructed on it.
Right now, you've seen everything. They've shown you the first Storey building. And I'm standing on where the first church was built. This is where the first church was built.
And this is the foundation of the church for the first time in Nigeria. Elders of the church, we can call attention of elders of the church. They do explain to them, to those elders, that if we surely come and see what they are doing for the first time in Nigeria, in this premises. And that's why the elder went to another side. They allocated another 3 acres of land to them to build another church. They went to that very site now. That's where Cathedral Church is situated today. They went there, erected big shelter for people. It was under a shelter like that. The first Christmas in Nigeria was ever celebrated by 3 reverends that very year. And that was Reverend Henry Townsend, Thomas Freeman, and Reverend William D. Graff. After Christmas have gone, they continued the job of this building. When the building was completed, that is time they brought the idea they supposed to establish school in Nigeria. Because they believe without education, nobody can read that English Bible is on the table. That's why they sent Reverend Steve come back to England. He got to England, they brought Mr. Philip in as a teacher. As a teacher, when they got there, they discovered they used bamboo to build the church we are standing on its foundation now for the first time in Nigeria and established school there for the first time. You can see the site.
Never look back anywhere. Me them can't stop music I can overcome. Tell them not stop the fun. Cause if them stop the fun, they must prepare for stop the gun. The youth them blood a run. Down there in the sun. Them make a bag of promise and now fulfill none. Mama cry out. You think that response too much innocent, you die out. Look how much tell them sell and know where them now buy out.
The first Yoruba Bible, the picture of the first teacher in Nigeria, and Nigeria Crowder in his office by then, in the picture, like that. I think you can get that. So this well I've been here drinking for 170 years ago. So we go inside this. Yeah.
She will guide me, be my guidance. No, they could never stop me. I'm on the rock, I'm on the rock. Higher than higher than guide me, I'm on.
I'll advise everyone in the internet, on TV, to come here. If you haven't come here, I say you are really, really missing.
Mr. Emmanuel Segbenu, keeping it alive for all over Nigeria, all over Africa, come and see under the diocese of Badagry, Anglican Communion. They are the non, they are the custodian of the premises today. So you can see. So this is why I can advise you to come once in your lifetime to come and see what missionaries have done in Nigeria, in Badagry. Say thank you to Souvenir Africa for watching this 4-story building live on the internet everywhere. You are watching Souvenir Africa. Yes.
I'm watching Souvenir Afrique. Bye.